So Erewhon has some serious competition, and this is coming from an Erewhon loyalist. The pizza was great. The variety of things that they offer here, great, cool vibe, place you want to hang out. If I was single, I'd be here every day. Everyone who worked here was so friendly, 10 out of 10 customer service. It's a good community, and if you're looking to meet people, I think there's the added benefit there. You just post up in a place like this and you never know who you might meet. Really impressed with Laurel Supply. Green with ginger added. I went with the big green juice. I added some ginger. I am in my 3rd trimester of pregnancy. I'm trying to hit some more greens for some iron. And this juice is just light, refreshing, and I feel like the ginger is good for fighting off inflammation. This is my favorite of the clean juices. Like if you don't want a smoothie or something that's really filling, this is gonna just kind of complement my lunch here. So I would give this a 9.5 out of 10. So this is the combo plate. Sometimes I get really overwhelmed with the lunch bar selections. There's a lot of good options. This black cod right here, I read that the owner modeled it after Nobu. So if you go to Nobu, you're gonna pay a lot of money for this cod, but it is one of the best menu items at Nobu. I think that the Erewhon version of it is quite good. It is no bargain, coming in at $35.31 for 3 items. But I will not be able to eat all this food myself. I'm gonna bring this mac and cheese home for my toddler. This is her favorite thing from the Erewhon hot bar. I would say that if you're pairing this to a Whole Foods and you look at the ingredients that go into it, it is a much cleaner version. So I mean, mac and cheese is not gonna be your healthiest food choice, but when you have a toddler that just wants to eat pasta, at least the ingredients that go into this one are overall 10 times cleaner than anything you're gonna buy at a Whole Foods or another comparative grocery store. I think so. I think there's some really good healthy choices. The carrots inside are actually delicious. I have quite a few favorites on that hot food bar. This buffalo cauliflower is excellent. I like a little kick, so if you like spicy, this is definitely a winner. I'm gonna go in for the cod first. And I think they only have this on the menu certain days out of the week. Sometimes I pair it with this garlic miracle noodle that they have. A lot of their Asian inspired food is really good. So this is definitely one of my favorites, and I would say an overall pretty healthy item. I take for granted all of this robot stuff here, but when my friends from New York came to town, they couldn't believe that we have self-driving cars. My daughter calls them robot cars. And we have robot food delivery in West Hollywood, so that's LA for you. The level of loyalty to Erewhon, I guess, has really peaked. So recently they introduced a concierge membership. I would say it started about a month ago. I got this little email notification, and I have been upgraded. So I get these VIP perks. I can check in on my app before I arrive at the store. I do think the membership is worth it, even if you're not a concierge member. I've always paid for an Erewhon membership. It's $200 annually. You get 10% back in rewards, free monthly smoothie, and then you get some discounts on products as well. So I easily make back the $200 investment given how much I shop here. But with this concierge membership, it gives me a free choice of coffee every day, a free daily pastry. My daughter happens to love their pumpkin loaf. Whenever I'm here, I take them up on the free pumpkin loaf typically, and I get some other additional perks like a designated line to check out. So I don't know what you have been to be a concierge member, but so far I'm enjoying the privileges. Seeing all these social media videos about Laurel Supply, I'm gonna head over there. It is just east of this Erewhon in West Hollywood, and aesthetically it looks really similar. The fonts, everything is giving Erewhon. It looks interesting design-wise, a little bit of a difference there. We'll go check it out. I'm going to compare the pricing as well as the quality because I am a big Erewhon girl and I know what to order at Erewhon, what things make sense. I like clean ingredients. I don't mind spending money on things that are worth it, but I am also a cost-conscious shopper, so I'm really curious how they stack up compared to Erewhon. So we are, I would say, less than a half a mile from the Erewhon in West Hollywood, just crossed over La Cienega. First impression, aesthetically, really nice addition to the neighborhood, to the landscape here. Drove by the parking lot, pretty hectic, so I went for some free 2-hour street parking, which was easily available. I like their little floral display when you walk in. I was a little sticker shocked by the prices. $25 to $35 for very small arrangements. Quite pretty though. Excited to go check out the rest of the store. Let's go. Look at this, that pizza I'm gonna have to try. I'm not even hungry. That's going down. What else is happening here? Oh wow, I like this. an OCD person's dream. I don't even know how you go to a regular grocery store after this and not frown upon it. And it's clean, and I don't see this anywhere besides Erewhon in here. No added sugar, and it's my toddler's favorite. I've never tried this. Really high probiotic count. So excited. These, Erewhon has better pricing. They put these on sale. And then I get my 10% off with my membership. So we're doing better on the gummies at Erewhon. I like all of these, they're clean. This is a big no-no. Read up on the heavy metals and the lawsuits against that company. What else? Once Upon a Farm I like.
So what do you think about the price?
Very similar. Similar to Whole Foods though. They make such a big deal about Erewhon being so expensive and outrageous, but these are all standard Whole Foods prices. Okay, they have fresh ice cream here. They don't have that at Erewhon like this. They have soft serve at Erewhon, but what is going on here?
I do. And then I have another one that I insist.
Is that your best one?
That one and the Dose de Leche. Yes.
That's what I was going for. I'll try that one.
They go well together.
Thank you. Oh my goodness.
Would you like to try? Yeah, I'll try your favorite one. Bye, Leo.
Sure, thank you. Thank you. $8, but feeds 2 people. For $8, this is honestly a 2-person slice. 8 out of 10. Good sauce. I actually might have to buy one of those for Roman. I won't do it for myself, but my husband loves a good cinnamon roll, so I think I'll surprise him with one. Appreciate you. Thank you. Count the number of times people say Erewhon in one visit. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Hitting this place up for my next barbecue. Erewhon salads visually look a lot better. Oh, it's $40 a pound here. I think that's more than Erewhon. I don't even think you can compare the cauliflower. Looks very mediocre. Chocolate matcha cookie was to die for. I'm gonna have to go in.
Which one's that in the middle?
The ends. It doesn't look that great, but I did see a video that said it was outstanding. I'm gonna try the post-workout, which sounds similar to what I order at Erewhon. I have to modify it a little to make it pregnancy safe, but give it a whirl. The post-workout smoothie. It's pretty good. It's a little thick. Good taste, good ingredients. It's growing on me. I like my Erewhon smoothie better. 15 versus Erewhon, which is about 18. Good smoothie, not my favorite. We're gonna see if baby approves of the cookies. Gonna go home and do a big workout later after all this eating. We've got the regular chocolate chip, and then we have the matcha chip. Let's see. This is a good chocolate chip cookie. For context, I love the Erewhon Mad Chip cookie, but this is really good. It's a little bit better than the Erewhon chocolate chip cookie, slightly. It's got a little more happening. Sea salt, some different flavors. It's a good cookie. Laurel Supply chocolate chip cookie is a winner. I'm gonna try the matcha chip cookie based on someone else's Instagram review saying this was the best cookie. We'll see. This one's good. A little on the sweet side. If you're into sweet, this is probably your cookie. I would stick with the chocolate chip. We've got makeup happening here. They don't have this at Erewhon. I'm not familiar with these brands, but Interesting. The pizza was great. The variety of things that they offer here, great. I think the hot food bar at Erewhon is going to be a better bet if you want some better lunch options, just off the hot menu, strictly focusing on that. But as far as variety here, we've got fresh sushi, we've got fresh pasta coming soon, we've got pizza. Everyone who worked here was so friendly, 10 out of 10 customer service. I think you're gonna get more bang for your buck in almost every aspect here. Some things that stood out to me, the mediocre flower arrangement for $35, that can't get behind that. I believe their cod was more expensive than Erewhon, and I know most people would probably find $35 cod expensive in both places. I think that Erewhon having a membership is just so smart because it instills retention, right? So if I'm going to Erewhon and every time I go, I feel like I'm getting 10% back, you know, all the little groceries and things that are exactly the same here that exist at Erewhon, I'm getting 10% back on my money there. You better believe I'm gonna go buy all my regular items over at Erewhon. But I did talk to an associate here. They told me a membership is coming soon. Given all of the similarities to Erewhon, I'm sure that'll be sooner rather than later. And maybe when they instill some kind of rewards program, give me free smoothies or something like that, this place will become a little bit more appealing price-wise. So I am going to be visiting here more. I'm gonna go back and try some coffee. You can only eat so much in one day, but everything I had here today did not disappoint.